Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani says the world is a more dangerous place now than when President Obama took office. True, false, or a matter of opinion? Correspondent Rich Edson takes a look at the year in terrorism from the State Department tonight.
ISIS says this is its work. If it is responsible, Berlin joins Istanbul and Nice in 11 ISIS-related major attacks in Europe this year. Last year, the group claimed 16 major attacks across the continent. In the United States, over the past 12 months, attacks in San Bernardino, California and Orlando, Florida marked the two deadliest here since September 11, 2001.
There are perennial hubs for the growth of terrorism. Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Libya, Afghanistan are really the major hubs. So we are seeing a diffusing pattern of where groups go to build their terrorist networks and to further launch terrorist attacks on the West.
Worldwide, terrorist attacks have risen steadily since 2001, according to the University of Maryland's Global Terrorism Database. In 2012, the frequency of attacks increased substantially through 2015 as the Islamic State expanded through Iraq and Syria. Republicans charge the Obama administration's military withdrawal from the Middle East and restraint in deploying against the Islamic State in Syria and Iraq have allowed terrorist organizations to flourish. The administration denies that, though acknowledges ISIS remains a danger.
We knew even before we started to see that pressure having an effect on them as an organization that they were also going to try to branch out.
The administration also claims it has degraded ISIS capabilities by attacking and killing its leadership. And while the West focuses on terrorism in the United States and Europe, most attacks hit countries in Africa and the Middle East. The State Department says last year terrorism in 10 countries accounted for nearly 3/4 of all attacks. None of those 10 are in Europe or North America. Still, analysts say the West is vulnerable.
I am pessimistic about whether or not this organization, ISIS, and other global terrorists are going to be able to continue to conduct attacks in the West. That trend line is going to continue.
And as the United States continues fighting the Islamic State in Syria, Russia is driving ceasefire negotiations there, as Vladimir Putin's primary objective is the preservation of the Assad regime and seemingly only fights the Islamic State to that end. Shannon?
Rich Edson live from the State Department. Thank you.